mics, okay?
That's all.
Loud voices.
Loud voices.
Loud voices will be picked up by the mics.
It's the obvious question, but, you know, playing this team 5 times in a week, this will be the 19th time, I think, in the season. I mean, is it all cards open? Like there's nothing left?
I mean, everything's on the table. I mean, obviously, and everything's on the line. You know, when you play a team in a Game 5 or a Game 7, depending on the series, it's very obvious that everything matters. And you know, you factor in playing each other the way we have with bullpens getting exhausted and, you know, lineups, you know, almost virtually every position player being utilized. I don't see why tomorrow would be any different. Now, and factor in, it's a division opponent where we're even more familiar with them. Something unpredictable will happen tomorrow. I don't know what that is, but baseball's incredible this time of year when you have games like this and opportunities to be great.
Saw Jake. It's negative there, but can you give us any news on Kerry?
Yeah, I mean, Kerry was seen by the doctors last night. He's going to be seen by the doctors again today. We're gonna take as much time as we can to see what he can and can't handle. I mean, it's obvious what he's dealing with, and we're gonna hope for the best as we move forward because he's important to our team. He's important to our lineup. I don't know right now as I sit here what that's going to be. And we'll make a game time decision when we have to. Yeah, he's been on that extra group, working out in Toledo with a few other players and some coaches, and obviously we're building some contingency plans to be under consideration in the event that Carp can't go. So we told him to come here, go through the full workout. We're gonna have a live BP with either Casey or Kenta, maybe both. Bly will get a few swings. They've been doing that in Toledo, but given the uncertainty, we added him to the travel group.
How did the rules affect this, if at all? Like, you have to be sure, like, because if you do shut Kerry down, you don't have him for the next series. Does that weigh in? That part of the reason why you're waiting to?
Well, there is no series if you don't win tomorrow. So the number one goal is to win tomorrow, and so we'll make the right decision for us that we feel is best for us, and you know, at the appropriate time. The rules will be that obviously there's got to be a whole process to go through. If no move is made, there is no process. You set your lineup and go. If there is a move, you know, it'll be tomorrow morning at some point or tomorrow afternoon.
How does Kerry test that today? I mean, hamstrings can be so tricky.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, number one is to get a day long full of treatment and figure out, you know, where his strength is, where his flexibility is, what he can handle, can't handle, and we'll leave it up to the trainers to keep introducing more and more things and see, you know, how it goes. And we even have into tomorrow, you know, where we can test him even at a greater level after a full day of treatment and recovery. So I'm not an expert in that stuff. I know what I'm rooting for, and I know what we all are rooting for, but we need time.
What's your experience in these kind of do-or-die games? You managed a bunch. Like how are they as unpredictable as you could imagine, or like what is your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, these games are incredible because they're, you know, every time a runner gets on base, I mean, there's a heightened awareness. Every time there's a score change, there's an emotional reaction in and around the building, depending on what happens. There's everybody's on edge. You know, I mean, everybody knows what's at stake. There's no secrets. It's the best brand of baseball that you can get because everybody is all in every moment, every pitch, every at bat. Any one person can be the difference in the game. And it's October. So, like, obviously game 1 through 4 had so many incredible moments that, we will think about later. But you get to these last games, these last elimination games, the best thing you can do is enjoy it. I'm so proud of our team and the way we're handling this, the loud music, the vibe that we're bringing to tomorrow. It's a great opportunity to be great. Like, everybody remembers these games. And it's a great opportunity. It's not a burden. There's no stress. There's no tension on our side, and we are going to enjoy every moment of this opportunity because it's, it's where we want to. It's where we are, and it's where we want to be.
I think Scuba will handle the magnitude and
Totally calm, no outbursts, no energy, no. He is. He'll handle it great. I mean, strike one is going to be key for him. Obviously he's got a game 4 days ago that he can reflect back on how he pitched guys. I know how important every game is to him, and I know what it means to send him out to the mound for the confidence in our team. So he's going to handle it like the pro that he is and attack the strike zone, attack the hitters. He loves competition. He's into it as much as anybody that I've ever put on the mound, and nobody better to give the ball to on the mound in this game than Tarek.
Matchups all series. How do you weigh that against having a pitcher who is arguably your best matchup against any of these guys?
You're already pushing me into the late game decisions that I'm going to think about for the next 24 hours. Those decision points are going to come. Sometimes they come early, sometimes they come mid, sometimes they come late. It's all hands on deck, and you try to put your guys there, and it's a competition. I love the fact that both teams are fighting. I love the fact that there's familiarity. I love the fact that the challenge is it means so much to so many of us that have put everything in, and so we're going to embrace it. And if you faced a guy before, try to find a way to get him out. If there's a hitter and you faced him before, put the ball play, move it forward, and see where it takes you. But there's no stress or anxiousness about being in this position because we've earned it. And now we'll see where it takes us. And we have every chance to win, not just because of the guy that we're starting on the mound, but because of the collective group in there.
You've seen pitchers with all kinds of personalities in your years. Do you like that fire that Scuba brings?
Of course. I mean, I love the fact that he's built for the competition. Like, he loves the challenge to get, Quan out at the top, or Jose, or assuming Fry's going to be in there, especially after his day yesterday. I mean, it's what he feeds off of that, and then we feed off of how he handles the competition. So we'll have two teams that are locked in on trying to advance and represent now the AL Central and the ALCS. It's an incredible opportunity.
Are there some pitchers who are arguably more hyped for a hostile crowd, and is Tarek one of those guys?
I mean, if I had like 99 to 100 in my hip pocket, I'd be hyped to face anybody at any time in any setting. But I think you're the guys that can handle it competitively, range in emotions. There's no one way to conquer this. Guys that are cool and calm and low key, they're going to be that way. Guys that are amped up, are going to be incredibly excited about the opportunity. And one thing that we're going to be ourselves. Like, you're going to see, guys be themselves. Jake will pop off and have a joke. Tarek will give an outburst on a scream on a big out. And anybody that does something positive is going to be pretty excited about their contribution to hopefully a win.
How do you see Stephen Kwan as a opponent manager?
Oh man, we have not figured him out in this game or this season. Because he's so talented at taking what the game gives him. He's impressive from the other side because he always has a plan. He executes it flawlessly. He's a tough guy to get swing and miss. He's a tough guy to keep off the base. He ignites this offense because of that bat to ball contact skills, and then he throws in plus defense in the outfield and becomes a complete player who can run. He's a winning player. I know I said that about Vierling. I've said that about a few guys, but from the other side, I really appreciate what Stephen Kwan brings because of how he contributes to their big innings and their success this season.
Thanks so much for coming.
Excitement level?
No, I think I'm okay. I'm normal. I saw every day.
I know you don't get ruffled too easy, even with the elimination game.
It's a normal day today.
So why I have to be nervous?
Because you're a switch hitter, and because we've seen how the matchups are going, you could play a pretty big role in this, whether you start or not. What does it mean for you to be like where you come from and to have that kind of responsibility going into a winner-take-all game?
I think it's great to me. I think it's more opportunity, even that I can hit from both sides of the play, and even that I can help the team like whenever situation that need me. If I have to be left from my left side or my right side, I think I'm just glad for them to give me the opportunity to bring those moments for the thing, and then I think that I have to keep working and keep going and then try to get better.
When you came back from the injury, how long did it take you to feel equally comfortable from either side of the plate?
I think 1 week after I came from my rehab assignment, I think I was a little out of my rhythm, so I try to get on my rhythm, and then I think it was like take me like a week.
What's your process just staying sharp from both sides of the plate? How much preparation do you put in both right and left?
I think I just trying to be simple as I can. I just try to hit the ball. I just try to be concentrated, trying to swing good pitches, trying to don't think too much. I think that's my biggest quality, that I don't try to think too much when I'm at the plate. I just trying to see the ball and hit the ball.
Is it working with two different swings, or when you work on one thing on one side of plate, is it easy to translate it over when you flip side?
I think it's easy to translate over because I swing differently from both sides of the plate, but I think hitting me just the same thought from either side. I think from my right side, I just think more upper middle than pull the ball, because I think I pull naturally. So when somebody pitch me inside, I just like gonna pull naturally. So I just don't try to care about the inside pitch, because I know that I will hit it when I got my swing.
Here in the middle.
Can you just walk through your approach when the count gets to 2 strikes? Because you've had a lot of success keeping at-bats alive and then being able to find that pitch and driving a run like on the RBI yesterday.
I think my mindset is just trying to be not out, trying to just like, yeah, I got to strike, but he had to make me another strike to take me out. So I just trying to be patient most as I can. I've been down just strike a lot, and I think that to a good hitter to hit in the big league, I think you have to be able to hit into strike, because like there's a lot of good pitches here that makes you get into strike a lot. If you can like kind of get in between of that stop, right, you're gonna be in trouble. But I try to handle that much as I can and try and be ready when we just strike.
Is there a different level of confidence for you guys when Scuba is on the mound?
I think, like, yeah, definitely, yes. You feel more comfortable when he's in the mound. I think he's as a young, he won the Triple Crown this year. I think with the confidence that he pitched, how he commands, how confident he is attacking guys, I think when he walk out to the dugout, how far up he is. So I think that gives you confidence anytime that he's pitching, and then he just like say, I got your back, boys. Just go and do your stuff.
How much do you think friends and family back home have enjoyed seeing you play in the postseason?
I think they're enjoying it so much. I think they're all my family, cousin, my parents. They're all seeing every games back at home. And after the game, I call them and I talk to them a little bit. And I think they're enjoying it. I wish that they can be here with me. I probably that it won't happen, but I think next year they will be here with me, and then it should be better.
Do you do anything in the game to acknowledge them? Do you write anything in the dirt before you come to the plate, or do you do anything to signal them back home that I know you're watching?
No. My sister told me that I have to do something that makes them know that I give you. So I was trying to do this on the time that I was seeing the camera, so make sure that they can see that, and then I send it. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Why that? What's that mean?
That's like Normally, yeah, yeah.
Any more questions? All right, thanks so much.